insulted him. You proceeded to ask him questions about his location and his name. He considers that doxing because WTD is an idiot. But regardless, you did not just tell them you're not involved. In fact, you showed them you're heavily involved. Like, my mom doesn't get it. And I'm saying this publicly because this is when she starts to listen. If I go publicly on YouTube and say it, then she starts to hear it. It's kind of sad that I can't just tell her over the phone and say, stop and get off their stream before you look like a bigger idiot than you already were. I mean, to be fair, anyone who goes on the streams ends up looking like a jackass because the gang get fast on whoever they're talking to, and they're not going to let me talk and her talk at the same time. They pushed me in the back so many times when I was trying to tell her, look at your phone. On my phone, it says, get off their stream. Like, that should not be a hard concept. You're so gung-ho at fucking proving yourself right. You're letting your ego and your narcissism and your fucking grandiose problems run your fucking mouth. That you're looking stupid and you're not listening to me when I'm saying, run. You're a woman. They can threaten you. They called her a cunt. They talked about raping her, all kinds of shit. And she just sat there and instead of listening to me on the first time in my life, trying to be there and give her good advice for once, she sat there and blew me off because her ego is more important. Well, now you know why I never quit. Because my mother has the same fucking problem. What a hypocrite. Moving right along. Do what you will. I'll record it and give it to the police. Maybe don't get involved with these people. He even said tonight, take it all down and leave them alone. And they will stop. Their ultimate goal is to make you stop. Bitch, I stopped, and you were the one who kept it. My channel. Look at my channel. I encourage you all to go look at it. It was done. It's been down. Why are you going and doing it? If you're going to run your mouth like that and tell me that shit, do what M-Word Boy does. Do the minimal research is what he says to do, right? If you go look at my channel and see that it was down, maybe the call of them in the stream wasn't needed. That was so fucking stupid. Since I can't tell you that over the phone and have you stop in the moment and like make less of a fool of yourself so we can keep this, so we can have a better life as you've claimed to fucking want. Bullshit. It's always a fucking pissing match with people, and I'm done. I'm done with it, you know? I wanted to enjoy video games on YouTube, and a bunch of chomos told me I had to die. Fuck you. Okay, that's the first thought there. But simply put, on the next note, just because these people are targeting everybody does not make it my fault. And if you instigate them, that is on you. My mother needs to hear that at some point. If anyone wants to tell her that, feel free. Apparently, they're going to dox and harass her anyway, which I'm not okay with, by the way. The ultimate goal is to make you stop. I did stop. That's the stupid part. But anyway, I let them know I'm not involved because I'm not involved anymore. Wait. So you're not involved. Now you're not involved anymore? Well, I'm sorry, but you can't get your lies straight. Your father has fucking chest pain. Your brothers are beside themselves, and you only care about the win. If I only cared about the win, why did I leave? Why did I bury it? Because I saw what it was doing to my mother, and I finally decided to have a fucking heart and make a tough choice. I gathered up my fucking pride. I gathered up my fucking courage. I gathered all the things that I thought I were more important. I chucked them out the fucking window, and I fucking buried it for my mother's fucking sanity in her fucking home for her own sake. Ask D-Chat. I think I told you this, actually. I told a few people. My mother deserves peace. It's time for me to walk away. We don't need to say where I was going. We don't need to say what I was planning to do or I was planning to do with my life. We just know that I was done because my mother was more important. If I only care about the win, why would I stop ever? My mother hurt me tonight just by taking all that things she told me and throwing in my face. There you go, right there. I have the screenshot too and the timestamp when I said it too. If she wants to see it. My mother is more important. You only get one of those. If this is all about the win, why did I stop? And I am hurt right now. I am crying. Why would I lie about that? I'm fucking crying. Because my mom was supposed to be more important to me. And my mom decided to say, well, John, you're not important enough for me to actually take my own word and stand by the bullshit spew. My mom would sit there and then she would blame me nonstop because her own problems And I have to sit here and I'm telling her, what the fuck are you doing? I will be damned if I watch you do the same thing to yourself that you told me you were done seeing happen to begin with. I'm not going to watch people tear apart my mom. I will leave her in the dust and never look back and let it happen, because if I'm going to go above and beyond to quit and walk away, you're not going to go back and do it yourself now. You're not going to make me shut up and have no voice, and they're going to go do the same thing you tell me not to do. I have to sit here and endure that, and that is not right. If you're going to tell me that it's time to walk away and quit, you're going to stand by that belief, or you're going to shut up and not say anything when it happens again. Because for the first time in my life, I actually felt bad for everything that was going on. My mother's mom being made fun of on her memorial page, my mom having a mental breakdown because of what she had to see on that, the way it's affecting my mom and her family. I say her family because I guess they don't actually care about me. I've not heard from my dad in years. Okay. It's been at least a few years. My brothers, same thing. Okay. So I don't have a relationship with anyone in my family. Realistically, I just don't. My dad walked away probably about 2021, maybe 2020, when I A, left California, and B, started fighting chomos online with proof and being good at it. He just couldn't handle watching his son be a fucking vigilante, I guess, or the fuck you want to call it. My brothers, well, I mean, my brothers never really had their priorities straight in the first place. They just didn't. I mean, they'd be more importantly, they'd be more obsessed with, things that didn't really matter to me, and things that didn't matter to them really as much either. And I'm sitting here, we don't talk. We never really talked. And when we do talk, it's this pissing match of what I should do with my life when you can't get your own fucking life in order. Yeah, I don't talk to anyone in my family except my mom.